This game right here, Seahawks, after a tough loss to the Buccaneers, and Baker Mayfield by 3. Darnold was great all game until he had that last interception, which got tipped, but I don't think dude was open anyway. But still, 350 yards, 4 touchdowns, him and JSN, incredible connection. That offense is firing on all cylinders too. They got Kenneth Walker still going crazy. Sharp right now is the backup. He's cooking. AJ Barner, their tight end, he's been playing really well. If you need a fantasy tight end, if he keeps cooking, watch out for AJ Barner. He had 2 touchdowns. That's a free game, Tony. I got 3 tight ends already, so I don't need any more. Going up against the Jags, and the Jaguars just coming off of the biggest win, since Blake Bortles. I think that win against the Chiefs was bigger than the playoff win over Herbert, because who doesn't beat Herbert in the playoffs?
I was about to say, I think a playoff win is a bit bigger, but you think this win over the Chiefs is bigger?
I do. Over the Chiefs and Patrick Mahomes, when your team is good, and because I think what that means is the win against Herbert was just all fluky, right? It happened. It was great. Trevor did a great job, but the Chargers didn't score. The Chargers had a coach that we knew was dumb in Brandon Staley. He proceeded to be dumb that game. And then the Jags went nowhere after that. But Liam Cohen, this dude's good. And their defense is really good. Their offensive schemes are good. Even Trevor's goofy ass is making it happen because it's that Travis Hunter. Did you see the Travis Hunter catch, dude?
Nah.
Travis Hunter had a catch in double coverage that was crazy. And I'm like, oh, wow. I didn't know he could do that. I thought he was, like, fast. And, like, I knew he was, like, shifty in space. And, like, he used to catch. He used to do crazy stuff, right? But I'm thinking, oh, it's just because it's college and stuff. I'm showing Tony the catch. The Travis Hunter catch, that's like one of those things where you see that and you're like, oh, wow. All right, so they got 2 now. Because damn, Reddit won't leave me alone. Leave me alone. You see that?
Oh wow.
That was crazy. He got flipped. Tackled, flipped. You know the Chiefs are grabbing you, holding you, pushing you, and he still caught that pass. It was nuts. Brian Thomas Jr. and Trev have now a connection going. Devin Lloyd looks like Defensive Player of the Year. Clearly, he's a linebacker, leads the league in picks. User lurking people out here. He got a 99-yard interception return for a touchdown on Mahomes. And it's Mahomes, dude. You got a 99-yard return on Mahomes. You got a clutch win from Trevor against the Chiefs' defense. You know what I mean? And now you're 4-1. I'll pick it first. I can't keep picking against them. I got the Jags. Whatever. I got to see them lose now. They're probably going to lose this game. I don't care. I keep picking against them. They keep winning, proving me wrong. I'm just tired of it. So I'm going to pick them. I'm riding the Jags. Trev looks goofy. Doesn't really matter. Also, the Seahawks secondary really banged up in the back end right now. But I just think Etienne, Thomas, I think you just got to play Travis now on offense. And because that defense is fine. And I think it's going to be tougher for Darnold to just carve up the Jags defense. And Darnold will give you a couple. Even though Trev will give you some, Darnold will give you 1 or 2 as well. Do think Darnold is better, but I think stick the Jags right now. Just going to pick them. And it's at 1 o'clock. Seattle got to go across the country. Give me the Jags.
What's the spread?
It is -1 Jacksonville. Basically a pick 'em.
Yeah. It is a good one for sure. That was the one where I looked at where I was like, oh shit.
That's my 1 o'clock game with no Eagles this weekend. That's definitely my 1 o'clock game of the day for sure.
Yeah.
Am I gonna watch Rams Ravens?
That's a good pick 'em. I do believe in the Seahawks offense though. The Seahawks offense is really good, and you know, they just had that close game with even though they lost that game, the same way we saw, you know, what the Jaguars clutch up against the Chiefs. The Seahawks did clutch up. Again, they just lost to the clutch player of the year, the most clutch player in the league, because they were losing that game.
Timeout.
In the fourth quarter.
Timeout.
They were losing. They were down a touchdown in the fourth, and then they went up a touchdown in the fourth.
Yeah.
So I'm like, they did clutch, and then Baker went and clutched them back in the end.
That's not how the game ended, though. The game ended with Sam Darnold throwing a pick. The game didn't end with Baker making a play. The game ended with a Sam Darnold mistake. Like, we got to acknowledge that. And this has nothing to do with this game if you're picking Seattle, but I just think long term, I think Sam Darnold is so close right now to being elite, but we saw it against the Lions.
I'm not calling him elite by
okay.
any stretch.
Go ahead.
I wasn't trying to call him that. I was just saying.
That was just my opinion.
Yeah. I didn't want to make it sound like I was saying he's in the upper echelon of quarterbacks. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, I like the way the offense is going. And
so who are you picking? Are you picking the Seahawks?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Going against them again. Disrespecting.
I picked them the first time, and you were like, why are you picking them? And I won that one, remember?
The Jags?
I have picked the Jaguars before.
Once.
I have.
Didn't you just make them losing your lock of the week, Tone?
I did.
What happened there?
Thought the Chiefs were better. They weren't better.
Yeah. But you think the Seahawks?
Not necessarily.
What do you mean not necessarily? You just picked them to win the game. How do you not necessarily think they're better?
Keep getting stuff wrong, so we're just gonna try stuff out.
Okay. What does that mean? Wait, what are you talking about? What are you trying out?
We're gonna try some stuff out.
You just rolling the dice?
Rolling the dice.
You're down 2. I respect it.
If we're just gonna keep picking the same stuff,
yeah.
what I mean? Like,
getting it wrong.
Yeah.